So the other day, I was hit by a motorcycle. Hello, Internet! Let's have a conversation. The structure of this conversation is going to be pretty much as face-to-face as it can get over the internet, which means if you want to reply, send me a video response. You can leave comments, I'm not going to stop you from doing that, but I will not consider you a part of the conversation unless you reply in a video. My topic of conversation is teachers. Mostly bad teachers, because I'm a college student, and so I'm pretty much surrounded by teachers of varying calibers. And the one I always like to rant about is, of course, the bad one, the worst of all of my teachers. So I am in an English class where we read American literature. That's great! I love reading American literature. I love reading lots of literature. The problem is the teacher goes over it too lightly, in a way. He assigns a lot to read, and then either doesn't go over it or only touches upon the surface of it. And the reason why this annoys me is because I would rather read a smaller amount and go at it really in depth and really take it apart, because that's what critical reading is, taking something apart. I would rather read one story or one author, like maybe 40 pages for a class, rather than, say, 80 that we're not even going to talk about. Here's an example. One time we were talking about African American folk tales, and a student asked what some animal in the folk tale represented. Who it represented, what class, what race, what anything. And the teacher responded, "I just think the author put it in there for fun." And that shocked me because I have never heard a teacher whose class is about critical reading just gloss something over and say, "Oh, it was just in there for fun." If we're looking at a text and reading it critically, nothing is in there for fun. It all has some meaning. And the fact that he didn't even stop to think about it, he didn't ponder what it could represent, what this character could mean. He just said, "Oh no, it's nothing." And that really bothered me. What? Alright, so on that happy note, what about you guys? What in your book makes a bad teacher? Hopefully we can bring the conversation around to what makes a good teacher, but for now, go ahead and rant a little bit and tell me what, in your opinion, makes a bad teacher. Talk to me, Internet. I don't know. How is that?
Meow.
You missed.
I know, I was aiming for the book.
Aim for my head, maybe?
Is that good?
I like that.
Is that
I
what
like
you
that.
wanted? I'm like...
Is that it? Is that good?